It is the time of Julius Caesar. He has done great things for the Roman Empire, but some people think differently. Caesar's friend Brutus and other senators don't think he is doing what is best for the Roman Empire, so they hold a meeting to discuss what to do about it. During the meeting, they talk about it and decide that Caesar should be killed. Caesar's wife has a nightmare. The next day, she stops her husband from going to the Senate by telling him her dream. She tells Caesar that she dreamt of a statue of him filled with many holes, and from the holes blood was rushing out. She feared that this dream meant that he was going to die if he went to the Senate. She begged him not to go. Caesar said that he wouldn't go because he didn't want her to get worse. A little bit later, Caesar's friend Decius comes to his house to bring Caesar to the Senate. He's there to convince Caesar to go, because at his word, him and the other senators plan to kill Caesar. When he finds Caesar, he tells him that he needs to come to the Senate. Caesar tells Decius his wife's dream about how the statue was flowing with blood and that she feared that he would die, and that he had agreed to stay home. Decius does not agree with the dream, and he gives his own interpretation. He says that the statue of blood flowing from it was good luck, because that means that Caesar's blood will provide great luck. Caesar thinks about what Decius says and agrees with it. He tells his wife that she's too worried and that he was going to the Senate. On the way to the Senate, an army of Dentators stops Caesar and gives him a scroll. Inside the scroll is a letter warning him about the assassination. But another person, Lucius, gives Caesar another one. Arteminus says that his is more important, that should be read first. Caesar says that if it pertains to him, then he will not read it first. Arteminus continues to try to tell Caesar that he needs to read his first. Caesar does not listen. While walking into the Senate, Caesar is stopped by a soothsayer who warns him about the 15th of March. And that's saying that today was 15th of March also. That Caesar was in trouble. Caesar says that it is nothing to worry about. He goes on his way. When Caesar is at the Senate building, he is walking in when he is stopped by one of the senators. They talk, and after the senator leaves, Brutus and others approach Caesar. Caesar asks them what they want, and they start to bow to him, tells them to get up, and Brutus bows, and he does not want anyone to bow to him. Caesar is stabbed immediately. Brutus is the last one to stab him. Caesar says, "Eat too, Brutus." When the crowd see what happened, they're filled with fear. Brutus tells the crowd that Caesar had died for his ambitions. Then Tony comes and speaks at Caesar's funeral. He says stuff about Brutus that makes the crowd angry at them. He also has Caesar's will, which makes the crowd like a more. Brutus and the other followers have to leave on horses very quickly because the crowds are very mad at them. One night, Caesar's ghost awakes Brutus and tells him that he will see him at Philippi. Next day, Brutus' army and Antony's army fight. His men, the followers start to get scared, and one of them has his servant kill him. The other one dies in that battle. After a while, Brutus loses all hope and kills himself by running onto his sword.